Welcome back to my channel. So in this part of my look at the new SawStop saws that are coming to the UK and Europe, we're going to be looking at the compact site saw. So prior to this, in episode 1, we looked at the Jobsite Saw Pro, which is this machine, which is a big site machine, really quite capable. We obviously ran it up and we also did an activation, and you could just see how quickly that activation was. It was pretty impressive. In part 2, we took out the damaged blade and changed the cartridge. We also did another activation slightly faster. In this video, we're looking at the compact site table saw. So it's a little bit smaller, ideal for a tradesman visiting sites, just a little bit more compact. And we'll obviously do an activation. But prior to that, let's remind ourselves about SawStop with Michael. So tell us why they are so good and what your USP is.
Yeah, so absolutely fantastic products, really good quality products. The one key feature is, of course, the SawStop AIM technology, the active injury mitigation. So a really amazing technology. Like I say, it's super simple, and that's why it's been for over 20 years. We've never had a failure and just saved countless fingers.
So your saw is designed to save fingers. Tell us how that works.
Yeah, so it's really simple concept actually. So on the blade, you've got constantly a current running through that blade, and when organic material, so like a finger, touches it, it detects as a change in capacitance, and then it activates a brake, right? So this is the brake, and this brake mechanism, then there's a small explosion. This aluminium brake unit gets thrown into the saw blade, and because of the speed of that, the power of that, it drops it below the table and stops the brake dead in less than 5 milliseconds, so less than a blink of an eye. And
so this whole unit here has got technology, electronics all inside it that's actually saving people's fingers. Now tell me what the success has been like in the last 20 years, you said?
Yeah, well, so in 20 years, you know, people now in the US have seen that actually a risk like this can happen to anybody. It can happen at any moment, whether you're experienced or whether you're a beginner woodworker.
Yeah.
And it's just great having that backup technology in there that you can 100% rely on, right? So in the US, we have a fantastic reputation for the technology, but also we deliver a really great product and a great service. I think, and that's my mission here, is to do the same thing in Europe. So one of the benefits of this table is it's a more compact one, so an easier carry, and you've got the precision in a couple of elements of this one, and yet you've still also got a really big grip capacity. Actually, it's only just a little bit less than the other job site saw. But what's really nice about this one, you've got then the squeeze to tilt here as well for your big adjustment, and then you've also got a micro adjustment here as well. So that's really nice. And then you've got the rack and pinion fence system here that works really nice. You can really get your measurement dialed in here. Really solid, good smooth fence with the high-low feature as well. And then when you've got this fully extended, you can also then drop this bit down to also be your extra support. So you've got that additional capacity.
Nicely thought through. If you move it back onto your next set of pins, you can actually get a really decent rip there, can't you? Over half a sheet of material. And the good thing is as well, you've got the 2 scales here, so now we're onto that scale. So you've got 626, which is over 2 feet actually.
Yep, 24.5
Brilliant.
inches.
These are decent, aren't they, to stop you actually clanging into the blade as well.
Yeah,
I really like that feature. Push stick hidden away there, which is quite nice, isn't it? So I particularly like this as well. It's really quite nice, that. That's good, isn't it?
Yep.
Because you often see, when you see these on site, they've got these scuff marks there where they've been into the blade. So, yeah. In fact, I think I've got a couple of saws like that. The rise and fall is really quite easy as well. But this is lovely, this feature.
Yeah, so that's for your big adjustment. And then if you raise it up, you've got the micro adjust.
You've got the micro, which is lovely as well, isn't it? Yeah. And there's also our setting up the adjustments for the blade if we're squaring it up and checking it off. One thing I did like, Michael, is the fact that the buttons are so big and easy to find as well without looking. You can just go underneath them. You haven't got to turn around and look for a small button, which is really important as well. So yeah, we should run this one up now and give it a little bit of a a cut. Same thing, we'll run the same size material through it because it will give you an idea of just how well it performs.
The motors and this one is actually almost identical.
Is it? Yeah, not a lot in it.
No.
And again, it's got the similar system for once you plugged it in, it's going to activate itself.
Works exactly in the same way.
Yeah.
Same light system, same way you can deactivate things if you wanted to.
And it's all written on the side of the saw as well,
makes it really
which is
easy.
nice, yeah. It is super compact. I've been using this and I've been super impressed with the results. All those feet up on the roof there, ripped all those down, did all the rebates in them, and it handled it no problem. Continuous running as well.
Yeah, it's a really powerful motor.
Yeah, and I think this is the key when you're talking about a table saw. We've got a lot of battery tools coming to the market, but they just eat batteries like they're going out of fashion, and they do get a bit... it's just the power delivery is just not as good. That's why I still prefer a corded saw over a cordless saw. So let's run some material through it as well, just to demonstrate just how easy it is. So again, we're just going to pull to start, push to stop, and we're ready to go as soon as the green light is stopped flashing. Let's pull a bit of material, so pull to start. Yeah, it certainly is a nice, powerful saw. I mean, it's really, really powerful. As I say, this white wood, you're not going to get much more dry. It's got a lovely ring to it, which is a good indication that it's getting a bit more sort of solid, if you like. Once timber dries out, it gets harder and harder and harder as well. If you take some of these bits here, hear that? It's like a musical instrument because it's been laying around. But this would cut that no problem at all. It's a bit smaller. I'd obviously use a push stick. But it's a good quality cut as well, but that's been laying in the rain, so that's a dampish bit of timber, so there's no worry there. We've had a good chat about that, and I'm pretty confident about the fact that we can put the odd damp bit of timber work through there as well. So yeah, this is a really lovely little saw. It's just perfect in the back of a van, compact, the stand is compact as well, and the footprint is no bigger than the surface, is it? So the surface area, which is really quite nice. So yeah, we should set it off. What do you think?
Yeah, let's go for it again.
And it's as quick as that. Now let's have a close-up look at the damage to the sausage. You can just about see it's just marked the brown side of this Frankfurter. Hope there's no vegetarians watching. Wrapping up this video, I thought it may be useful to see the two saws side by side so you can compare the size. Similar in height. This is the compact, this is the Jobsite Saw Pro. You can see I've got it extended at the moment. The table extends out, it hides away, and it is a nice big saw. It also has all of its bits and pieces here hidden in this really nice little storage box. You've got your little parallel guide fence as well. You've also got all the other safety equipment that you need to go with it, and the Allen keys all stored really nicely. And the compact has a really neat little accessories pack which you can unclip from the back here, and it has all of your other bits and pieces all stowed away. You've got your two different riving knives. The riving knives are because you can put an imperial blade or a metric blade, so that's a 254 or a 250, and you can just put the relevant riving knife on as well. There's also a riving knife which will take the complete blade guard there some people mentioned in the earlier videos, this is ridiculous, you should just use your guards. One of my good friends, Richard, he's been in the trade for some 20 years, had an accident on a panel saw last week. He's a very experienced man. So I don't, you know, it can happen to absolutely anybody. So that's the small storage pack that goes in the back of the Compact. It's a really neat design, just simply clips straight back. So those are the two saws. As I say, I thought it might be just useful to compare the two sizes side by side. So it's been super fun having both of the saws together on site. So the Compact 10 and also your super, what do you call it? The
Jobsite Saw Pro.
Jobsite Saw Pro. Yeah, and they're really quite good, aren't they? But seeing that activation in person is really worthwhile. And you're going to be coming up and down the country, aren't you?
Yeah, that's right. We're just really excited to be coming and telling people about it. So we have got a really beautiful trailer roadshow that we're going to be touring around with. Going to be a number of dealers and other places. Harrogate Wood Show. And we'd love to see people and tell them all about it and do some demonstrations.
Yeah, so make sure you keep tuned to my socials, my YouTube, also SawStop Europe socials as well. I'll tag and link them in the relevant descriptions of the videos. Give them a follow, and I think this is really worthwhile looking into if you're a tradesperson, if you're a builder, if you use table saws or you're thinking about using table saws. The USP of this is it is safe. And at the beginning of this video, we talked about 49,000 people have suffered injuries or amputations, and that was something like 8 per day. 8 per day in the United States.
Yeah,
or is that a global figure?
No, that's in the USA.
In the US. So I know it happens here as well. I know people who have actually done it. Touch wood, I haven't done it, but I am super careful, and I think that's the key. But accidents do happen, okay? Whether you like it or not, accidents do happen. Anyway, we're going to enjoy our lunch now, aren't we?
Yep. Cheers.
See you all soon.